The year is 325 BCE. The vast uncharted waters stretch endlessly before them. Behind them lies the empire of Alexander the Great, and ahead the unknown. One man commands this daring journey, entrusted with a mission that could change history. His name, Nearchus. Born around 360 BCE in Crete or Lato, Nearchos's early life was steeped in the rich cultural and historical tapestry of ancient Greece. Crete, known for its mythological significance and vibrant communities, provided a fertile ground for a young mind eager to absorb the world around him. The ruins of Lato, a city that once thrived with bustling markets and grand temples, whispered tales of heroism and adventure to the young Nearchos. Nearchus grew up surrounded by stories of warriors and explorers. These tales, often recounted by elders around the communal fires, painted vivid pictures of bravery, strategy, and the unyielding human spirit. The legends of Greek heroes who ventured into the unknown and returned with stories of distant lands and peoples ignited a spark within him. The community life in ancient Greece was tightly knit, with each member playing a crucial role in the collective well-being. This environment fostered a sense of duty and camaraderie in Nearchos, shaping his character and ambitions. As a young man, he became one of Alexander the Great's most trusted commanders. His journey from a curious boy to a formidable military leader was marked by rigorous training and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Under the tutelage of seasoned warriors, Nearchus honed his skills in strategy, combat and leadership. His prowess did not go unnoticed, and soon he found himself in the inner circle of Alexander the Great, a position that demanded both loyalty and exceptional capability. The bond between Alexander and Nearchus was forged in the crucible of countless battles and shared visions of conquest. While others fought on land, Nearchus mastered the seas, demonstrating a unique aptitude for naval warfare. The vast, uncharted waters became his domain, and he quickly rose through the ranks to command fleets. His understanding of the sea's unpredictable nature and his ability to navigate through treacherous waters earned him respect and admiration. Nearchos's leadership extended beyond mere tactics. He inspired his sailors with tales of their ancestors' maritime exploits, instilling in them a sense of pride and purpose. Preparing for one of the greatest naval expeditions of all time, Nearchus oversaw the construction and outfitting of a fleet that would embark on a historic journey. The shipyards buzzed with activity as craftsmen and labourers worked tirelessly to build vessels capable of withstanding long voyages and potential conflicts. The Greek triremes, known for their speed and agility, were meticulously crafted under Nearchus' watchful eye. This expedition was not just a military endeavour, but a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of discovery. Nearchus' early life, filled with stories of valour and exploration, had come full circle as he now stood on the brink of making history himself. The expedition began in September, a month that marked the onset of a daring and ambitious journey. It was the year 325 BCE, a time when the world was still largely uncharted and full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. Alexander the Great, having already conquered vast parts of India, faced a new challenge. He needed a way to connect his sprawling empire to Persia by sea, a task that required not just military might, but also exceptional navigation skills and courage. To achieve this monumental task, Nearchus, one of Alexander's trusted admirals, was chosen to lead a fleet. This fleet was not just any fleet, it comprised over 30,000 men, including sailors, soldiers and support staff, all prepared to face the unknown. Their mission was multifaceted. They were to map unknown waters, establish vital supply routes for future expeditions, and ensure the safe passage of the fleet through treacherous and uncharted territories. The journey was fraught with peril. The fleet had to navigate through rough seas, face unpredictable weather conditions, and survive the harshest environments the ancient world had ever seen. Each day brought new challenges, testing the limits of their endurance and resilience. Along the way, the fleet made several stops at coastal villages. These stops were crucial for repairing ships, replenishing supplies, and trading with local populations. The interactions with the locals provided valuable information about the region's geography and potential hazards. Navigation was a complex task. The sailors relied on ancient navigational tools and the stars to chart their course. They meticulously recorded their observations, creating maps and charts that would be invaluable for future explorers. The sea was teeming with life, some of which the sailors had never seen before. They encountered strange sea creatures, which added to the sense of wonder and discovery. Fishing became a vital activity, providing much-needed sustenance for the long journey. However, the sea was not always kind. The fleet faced numerous storms with towering waves and fierce winds threatening to capsize their ships. The sailors had to muster all their strength and skill to keep the fleet afloat and on course. Nearchus, ever the strategist, held regular meetings with his officers to plan their next steps. They pored over ancient maps, discussed potential routes, and devised strategies to overcome the challenges they faced. His leadership was instrumental in keeping the fleet focused and motivated. After months of arduous travel, the fleet finally reached the Persian Gulf. It was a moment of triumph and relief. The sailors celebrated their hard-earned success, and Nearchus was hailed as a hero for his unwavering leadership and determination. The expedition had not only achieved its mission, but also paved the way for future maritime explorations. As the fleet sailed into the sunset, the sailors looked towards the horizon, knowing that they had been part of a historic journey that would be remembered for generations to come. The journey was far from easy. Nearchus and his men battled raging storms, navigated uncharted coastlines, and faced a deadly lack of food and water. The monsoon winds were relentless, the scorching sun unforgiving. Many men fell to disease and exhaustion, yet Nearchus pressed on, determined to complete his mission. As they sailed along the Makran coast, the ancient mariners were filled with a sense of both trepidation and excitement. The rugged, rocky coastline presented numerous challenges, but it also promised new discoveries and adventures. The ships, sturdy and resilient, cut through the waves with determination, their sails billowing in the strong coastal winds. The crew, a mix of seasoned sailors and eager adventurers, worked in unison, their eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of land or life. The Makran coast, with its dramatic cliffs and hidden coves, was a place of mystery and intrigue, a land that few had dared to explore before them. Nearchus and his men encountered unfamiliar tribes, some hostile, some welcoming. These encounters were often tense, as the language barrier and cultural differences made communication difficult. However, there were moments of mutual curiosity and respect. The indigenous tribes, with their unique customs and traditions, fascinated the explorers. They exchanged goods, shared stories, and sometimes even celebrated together. These interactions provided Nearchus and his crew with invaluable insights into the lives and cultures of the people who inhabited these remote lands. The explorers documented these encounters meticulously, noting the various customs, languages and traditions they observed. They marveled at the exotic wildlife, recorded the geography, and took detailed notes on the flora and fauna they encountered. The diversity of life along the Makran coast was astounding. From vibrant birds with iridescent feathers to strange and wondrous sea creatures, every day brought new discoveries. The explorers sketched the landscapes, capturing the beauty and majesty of the region in their journals. These records would later serve as valuable references for future explorers and naturalists, providing a glimpse into the rich biodiversity of the area, and even described the mysterious tides of the Indian Ocean. Tides that seemed to defy the natural order, rising and falling with a rhythm that was both mesmerizing and perplexing. The sailors observed these tidal movements with great interest, trying to understand the forces that drove them. They noted the times of high and low tides, the speed and direction of the currents, and the impact of the tides on the coastal landscape. These observations were crucial for navigation, helping the explorers to plan their journeys and avoid potential hazards. One of the earliest recorded accounts of tidal movements, Nearchus's detailed logs became invaluable to future explorers. His meticulous records of the tides, weather patterns and coastal geography provided a wealth of information that would guide future expeditions. The logs were not just a record of their journey, but a testament to the curiosity and determination of the explorers. They showed the importance of careful observation and documentation in the pursuit of knowledge and discovery. These logs, filled with detailed sketches, maps and notes, became treasured artifacts, studied by generations of navigators and historians. They offered a window into a world long past, a world of adventure, discovery, and the relentless quest to understand the unknown. After months of unimaginable hardship, Nearchus and his fleet finally reached the Persian Gulf, proving that a maritime route from India to Persia was possible. This discovery laid the foundation for future trade and exploration. Nearchos's journey was more than just survival. It was a scientific and geographic breakthrough. His detailed records influenced future explorers for centuries. Without his courage, the connection between the East and West might have taken far longer to develop. Nearchus was not just an admiral, he was a pioneer, a visionary, a man who braved the unknown so that others could follow. His journey may have ended, but his legacy lives on in the annals of history. The question is, where will the next great traveller take us? Subscribe to series to explore the most legendary journeys in history.